Last year, I went to a huge concert on the south side of Chicago. Anyone who knows that area knows it carries a reputation: rough streets, high crime, shadows that feel alive even in daylight. But the tickets were cheap, the event was packed, and with my two friends beside me, I convinced myself nothing could go wrong. The concert itself was incredible, the kind that leaves your ears ringing but your heart full. By the time we got back to the car, it was almost 10 p.m. The parking lot was a sea of headlights, and once we crawled onto the main road, we barely moved an inch for 30 straight minutes. My friends started scrolling through maps, desperate for an alternate route. "We can cut through the neighborhood streets," one of them said. Against our better judgment, we turned off the main road. At first, everything looked normal: quiet houses, dim porch lights. But then we noticed something strange. There were people outside, a lot of them. Groups standing on corners, individuals wandering down sidewalks, all of them turning their heads to stare at us as we passed. Where we lived, no one hung around their yard at 10:30 p.m. But here, it felt like the entire neighborhood was awake and watching. Minutes passed. No other cars. Not a single vehicle besides ours. A heavy tension filled the car as we kept driving deeper into the maze of unfamiliar streets. "Check where the next main road is," I told one friend. He zoomed out on the map, and just then the other friend pointed ahead. A car was blocking the road, parked sideways, no lights on, no one visible. I froze, then immediately reversed and turned down the road we'd come from. Only a minute later, we saw a second car blocking that street too. Same position, same eerie, silent presence. This time we had nowhere to turn. My hands gripped the steering wheel. My friends stared at me, pale, speechless. Then two men appeared from a house nearby. One stood behind the blocking car. The other walked straight toward my window. He motioned with his hand for me to roll it down. My heart hammered. I lowered it only 2 inches. He stared at each of us slowly, deliberately, like someone choosing items off a shelf. "Where you headed?" he asked. "Just back to the highway," I replied. He nodded, but something in his expression changed: a flicker, a decision. His friend started walking to the passenger side. Then everything went quiet, like the entire night was holding its breath. Suddenly, both men lunged at the doors. They pulled, yanked, tried to rip them open. My friends screamed. I slammed the car into reverse. One man shoved his arm through the cracked window, his skin scraping against the glass as I jerked the car backward. For a split second, his arm got caught. Then he tore it out and fell to the pavement. I floored the gas. We shot backwards down the road, tires screeching, adrenaline drowning every sound in my ears. No more shortcuts, no more smart routes. We drove straight back the way we came, praying no more cars would block us. When we finally saw the highway lights blinking through the trees, we all exhaled at once, shaking, sweating, unable to believe what almost happened. And even now, I swear, if our doors hadn't been locked, we would not have escaped that neighborhood alive.